Guitar Buddies, classic track, Bad Company and Rock Steady. So we're starting with a great riff. I'm playing a G and a C on 5 and 5 on the D and G strings with a little pull. Just pulling it slightly sharp. About a quarter tone bend. And then just 2 open A strings. And again. So doing that. So then we got, so open A, D to E, 5 to 7 on the A string. Hit that double stop again, G and C. Then the open A string, kind of palm muted a little bit. Then, so we got. Here I'm taking the double stop, open A, and then moving that up to 7 and sliding back down to 5 and 5. So I'm going from an A and a D on 7 and 7, on the D and G strings, back to where we started. Okay, repeating that. Just before we start the verse, I'm going. I'm not sliding back down, just going, just hitting 7 and 7, but not doing that, just hitting in those notes and playing that throughout the verse. So I've got essentially the same. Just hitting that 7 and 7, but not going down this time, just a little simpler on the verses. Just repeating that on the verse. In the chorus, I'm playing C. D, F, G, just as power chords, just an F5 and a G5 there, and then an A minor, and then again C, D, F, G, and so just again power chords, F, G, this time hitting that A as a power chord, just leaving space for the lead guitar. Okay, and then basically that's the kind of verse and chorus sections. On the guitar solo, it's almost the same as the verse riff. It's just slightly, a little more like the intro riff, but you're playing so it's just, instead of just pulling off quickly back to 5 and 5. So that's just a slight variation there as the riff for the guitar solo. Almost the same. Okay, so that's the chords and riff. Next we'll take a look at the lead parts. The lead parts are all based around the A blues scale or A minor pentatonic, and at the start of the song we've got a classic lick. So I'm just bending on a D to an E on 15 on the B string, hitting a G on 15 on the E string, releasing that bend, a C on 13, and an A. Quite a wide vibrato he puts on these. And slide it down. So that's the first lick. And then at the end of each chorus, we get a bend from a G to an A. And again, puts a kind of, almost kind of like, more than just kind of vibrato, he's kind of really kind of bending it down and more like that kind of thing. But basically, you just got to bend however you want to do it. We're bending from a G to an A on 12 to 14. Something like that. Okay. And then we're into the solo. So we've got... So starting off around the blues scale in the 5th position. So just bending on a D to an E, hitting a G. So bending on 7 to 9, hitting that G on 8 on the B string. Hitting it again. Releasing it. Down. So 7, down to 5, and then a little semitone bend. So D to E flat. Pull off to C, hit that A on 7 on the D string. Then play G, A, C, C with a little pull. 5, 7, 5, and then hammer G to A again. 5 to 7. And then we've got... So we've got... We're bending, well, and D. Okay, classic kind of Chuck Berry little lick, that kind of stuff. So we're bending 7 on the G string, so bending a D. Playing E and A, 5, 5. And then bending a G. It's quite a slow bend. To an A. So bending 8 to 10. And then we got... So... Then we're bending up a minor third here. So we're bending from 10 to 13. A to C. And then just that kind of blues scale. So we've got around the 8 and 10 frets. G, A, C. G, A. Okay, and then again G, A, E. 8, 10, 9. And you slide that down and slide it back up. So it's kind of down to about the 2nd fret. And slide it back up. And as you come up, hit a C note on 13. So here it's all based around this position, 13, okay? So C, D, bend to E, 13, 15 bend. And just hit that G and just hold that. And again, hit that G and that E. And then hit G again, release that, back to D, then C, D, bend, so C, D, bend, 13, 15, bend, 13, 15, then A on 14, and then you've got a little pre-bend. So the same kind of thing, but this time you kind of just hit a G, and you've already got that D bent up slightly. So you 15 and 15, and again it's all around 13 and 15. C, D, bend, C, D, A, and you slide that down. Okay, then you've got that minor third bend again, this time 3 times. So, and then back to this position, G, A, C, A, and then just G, A, then a bend, go back to the 5th position, again just the 7th fret, bend and release, finish with, so again that little Chuck Berry, bend, 5-5, then G, E, G, bend to A. Great solo! So next we'll take a look at the bass. Got a great bass line. I'm starting by coming down the blues scale from an A. Playing 14 on G, A to G on 12, E 14 on D string, D on 12. Little bend on C on 10. And then our main riff is it's all around the blues scale, so I'm playing A, then D, E, C, G, A. So 5-7. So I'm starting on 5 on the E string, then 5-7 on A, 5 on G, 5-7 on D. Okay, and then the chorus is nice and easy, just playing C, D, 3-5 on the A string, then F to G, I'm just moving it up to 8 and 10, or you could play it 3 and 5 on the D string, whatever you prefer. Then back to the A. Then C again, D, F, G, A. Bow. So this time I'm going up on the A, not down. So 8, 10, 12. Bow. Okay, then it just repeats. Okay, verse, chorus, and then the guitar solo. I'm playing a variation of the main bass riff. I'm playing. So I'm adding this C in with a little bend. So I'm playing A, C, A, C, A. So I'm just putting that 3rd fret of the A string in. So instead of playing, putting that in, and then that's the same. So, but this time I'm playing the same notes, but adding that C again. So it's just the addition of that note. Yeah, so it's a great little riff there, okay? And then you're back into kind of your verse, choruses to the end, repeat the chorus, and a great fun song to play. So thanks for watching, buddies. Cheers.